Greetings, fellow adventurers, and welcome back to my channel. Hello, YouTube friends. Join us as we unravel the mysteries surrounding Acura TL. The Acura TL is a car that was manufactured by Acura, the luxury division of Honda. It was introduced in 1995 to replace the Acura Vigor and was badged for the Japanese market from 1996 to 2000 as the Honda Inspire and from 1996 to 2004 as the Honda Saber. The TL was Acura's best-selling model until it was outsold by the MDX in 2007. In 2005, it ranked as the second best-selling luxury sedan in the United States behind the BMW 3 Series, but sales decreased after the 2008 model year. 4 generations of the Acura TL were produced, with the final generation premiering in 2008 for the 2009 model year, and ending production in 2014, when it was replaced together with the TSX by the TLX. In this chapter, we'll be unraveling the Inemo first-generation Vigor 1996 and discovering its transformative power. First-generation Vigor 1996. The TL, touring luxury, debuted for the 1996 model year with the 2.5 TL available with the 2.5 L176 131 SOHC 20-valve 5-cylinder engine from the Vigor, and the 3.2 TL using the 3.2 L SOHC from the second-generation Acura Legend. The model with the 2-liter inline-5 was not offered in the US market. The debut of the TL signaled Acura's shift from traditional vehicle names to alphanumeric designations, by replacing recognizable names such as Vigor and Legend with the letter designations. The luxury maker hoped to focus consumer attention on the Acura name. The TL was the first Acura model to adopt the new naming scheme. The 2.5 TL was positioned as the sporty model, with the 3.2 TL focusing more upon a luxurious ride. Moreover, the added power in the 3.2 TL gave it better acceleration. Both engines were mounted in a front-rear or longitudinal position. This contrasted with the more typical transverse engine mount style and was intended to provide better weight distribution and reduce nosedive. The engine mount design resulted in an elongated hood for the first-generation TL, a shorter front overhang and longer wheelbase, fitting for a near-luxury car. The inline-5 engine in the 2.5 TL competed with similar 5-cylinder engines offered in Audi and Volvo models. The first 1996 Acura TL was manufactured at Sayama, Japan on March 28, 1995. Sales of the 2.5 TL began in spring 1995, but the 3.2 TL was delayed until fall because of a US-Japan trade dispute. The US government had threatened to impose 100% tariffs on higher-priced Japanese cars in response to a growing US-Japan trade deficit. Ultimately, a deal was reached which avoided the tariffs. The first-generation Acura TL had standard features including dual airbags, anti-lock brakes, automatic climate control, a cassette player sound system, and power windows and locks. Leather was standard on the more upscale 3.2 TL, while the 2.5 TL featured a firmer suspension setup. Like its predecessor, the Vigor, this generation TL was a 4-door pillared hardtop with frameless windows. Now, let's shift our perspective and explore 1997 through a fresh lens, unlocking new perspectives. In 1997, Acura added a standard power moonroof to all TL models. Additionally, all Acura TLs received a variable speed intermittent wiper setting. The 3.2 TL had tires and a motor. The sport-targeted, 5-cylinder 2.5 TL was further fitted with new alloy wheels. Let's now enter the realm of 1998 and discover the fascinating stories it has to tell. For 1998, Acura made several previously optional features standard on the 2.5 TL. 1998 was the last year of TL production in Japan, as the model was being redesigned for production in the United States. In the next phase, we'll be immersing ourselves in the realm of second generation 1999 and exploring its real-world applications. Second generation 1999 In 1998, Honda revealed the TLX concept car, showing a preview of the second generation TL which would debut in fall of that year. The second generation TL, now called 3.2 TL, was derived from the US market Honda Accord platform. It was available with a newly designed 3.2L 225 168 SOHCVT siege mated to a 4-speed electronic automatic transmission with Sporeshift. The second generation 3.2 TL, the 2.5 was built in Marysville, Ohio, at Marysville Auto Plant, alongside the Honda Accord. These cars were imported into Japan and sold as the Honda Inspire in the Honda Clio dealer network, and as the Honda Saber in the Honda Venno dealer network. The main difference between the two cars were the front grille. The Inspire and Saber were also available with the 2.5L Honda J series exclusive to the Japanese market. The first 1999 Acura TL was assembled on August 4, 1998. The only option on the sedan was a CD-based navigation system. The 1999 TL's navigation system stored the maps in zones. There were 5 different zones for the US, starting with this generation. Cabin air filters, also known as pollen filters, located behind the glove compartment, were installed as standard equipment. Without wasting any more time, let's jump into the fascinating world of 2000. In the second year of production, the Acura TL was given a few more features, including a 5-speed automatic transmission with Sporeshift. The added gear allowed for slightly better fuel economy and acceleration when compared to the previous 4-speed automatic transmission with Sporeshift. With this model, if the driver forgets the 1-2 shift, the computer will take over when in sport mode and do the 1-2 up and down shifts, unlike the 4-speed 1999 model. In many vehicles, the 5-speed automatic transmission was very unreliable, as the third gear clutch pack wore particles blocked off oil passages, causing overheating or preventing the transmission from shifting or holding gears normally. Symptoms included slippage, failure to shift, or sudden downshifting, making the car come to a screeching halt even at freeway speeds. This problem was highlighted in the Los Angeles Times in September 2002. Consumer Reports took note and gave the TL and CL the black spot, the worst rating for transmission reliability. In response to the recurring problem, the manufacturer extended the warranty covering the transmission to 7 years or 100,000 miles on American models. A class action lawsuit was settled to extend the transmission warranty for U.S. owners or entities to 7.75 years for all models made from 1998 to 2002, and some 2003 models by VIN. However, Canadian owners' warranties were not extended. Transmissions replaced prior to March 2005 usually fail again. Transmissions replaced from March 2005 and later include a redesigned third gear clutch pack reported to fix the problem. Other notable changes included the addition of side impact airbags for the front passengers and a change of format for the navigation system. The 2000 TL switched from a CD database to a DVD-based navigation system. The entire continental United States became accessible with the navigation system, and it was possible to drive from one coast to the other. Our focus now turns to 2001, an important aspect of our discussion. For the 2001 model year, Acura introduced the new CL Type South 2001-2003, which was a sportier trim of the Acura CL 1996-2003. While it was mechanically identical to the TL, its sales never came close to that of its sibling model, and as a result, it was discontinued in May 2003. The 2001 TL received a redesigned cup holder insert. The automatic transmissions in these cars were also defective. In response to the recurring problem, the manufacturer extended the warranty covering the transmission to 109,000 miles or 7.75 years for all 1999 2002 models and certain 2003 models per the vehicle identification number, with Acura dealers replacing the transmissions under warranty. Transmissions replaced prior to March 2005 usually failed again, but transmissions replaced in March 2005 and later include a redesigned third-gear clutch pack reported to fix the problem. As we transition to the next segment, let's unravel the mysteries surrounding 2002 and gain a fresh perspective. 2002-2003 Acura TL 316 Opt 2003 refreshed Acura 3.2 TL Acura Acura 3.2 TL Spec 2002-2003 Acura Atlas South Rear Opt Acura TL 2002 Facelift Rear. In March 2001 for the 2002 model year, the TL got a minor makeover, with a refreshed front fascia, redesigned taillights, a 6-CD in-dash changer as well as a few other features. Now, we shift our focus to Type S, a topic that deserves our attention. A Type S model was also added, adding 3526 for a total of at 6,100 revolutions per minute and of torque at 5,500 revolutions per minute. It also featured 17 in wheels, firmer seats and suspension. A large percentage of these vehicles exhibited problems with the automatic transmission necessitating replacement. In response to the recurring problem, the manufacturer extended the warranty covering the transmission to 109,000 miles or 7.75 years for all 1999 2002 models and 2003 partial per VIN. Acura dealers replaced the transmissions under warranty. Transmissions replaced prior to March 2005 usually fail again. Transmissions replaced March 2005 and later include a redesigned third-gear clutch pack reported to fix the problem. Welcome to the next segment, where we explore 2003 and its significance in our journey. Only minor changes occurred for this model year in order to make way for a redesign. One odd and notable addition to only the 2003 model year was the addition of a General Motors Insta subscription cellular telephone and navigation assistance service to the DVD GPS navigation system option. These were separate independent systems, each with their own GPS receivers. The Insta system was based on a dated Motorola analog cellular technology operating over AMPS. Because of this and the failure of Acura to offer a digital upgrade, the TL Insta system became defunct in 2009 when US carriers were allowed to turn off analog AMPS cell tower equipment. Certain vehicles in the 2002 and 2003 model years were the subject of a safety recall in July 2009 for injuries reported from faulty driver's side airbag inflators. In February 2010, another recall was issued for the same problem. Brace yourself for an enlightening exploration of third-generation WAR 2004 as we dive into its profound implications. Third-generation WAR 2004. In this section, we'll be deep diving into 2004, unraveling its complexities and uncovering valuable insights. In October 2003, the third-generation Acura TL, the 3.2 moniker was released for sale in North America. Developed mainly in the United States by a team led by Eric Berkman, with bodywork by American Honda designer John Acada, the new TL was built in Marysville, Ohio, and was derived from the 7th-generation US market Honda Accord. Starting with this generation, this model was not sold in Japan, with the Honda Inspire instead holding the position of entry-level luxury sedan below the Honda Legend. The Inspire of this era was instead sold as the 7th-generation North American spec Honda Accord. It is powered by a later revised to based on the new SAE measurement standard for horsepower and 233 lb of torque, 3.2L 24-valve SOHC-VTC mated to either sport-shift manually controllable 5-speed automatic with or 6-speed manual. Manual transmission models featured Brembo 4-piston front brake calipers, a Torsen-type limited-slip differential, stiffer anti-roll bars front and rear, and performance tires at no additional cost. In March 2004, Honda began offering a factory-sanctioned tuner package version of the TL called the TL SPEC. This version featured a suspension tuned by Makoto Tamamura, an indication of the TL spec's aggressive engineering. In addition, an underbody kit, spoiler, limited edition, a SPEC steering wheel, a SPEC badge on the back, and 18-in wheels are standard. When installed at purchase, the car's 4-year 50,000 miles warranty applied to the package as well. The third-generation TL was also the first car in the American market to include a 6-disc DVD audio system, output through an 8-speaker 225-watt system, engineered by Panasonic and tuned by Grammy Award-winning sound engineer Elliot Shiner. The system also plays back CDs as well as DTS audio discs, CD audio, CD-ROMs and CD-ROMs but not ROMs. In the United States, all models were also equipped with a Bluetooth hands-free Link HFL system, integrated with the audio system, to allow for hands-free usage of one's cell phone provided the phone also supports Bluetooth and is compatible with the full hands-free profile. In Canada, the HFL feature was not available on the base model standard with the spec, technology, and navigation packages, though the 2005 model year saw HFL becoming standard in all Canadian models. With the built-in XM radio tuner, owners can elect to pay a monthly subscription after the complimentary 3-month subscription expires from Acura for XM radio, which provides over 100 digital channels via satellite. With the optional Alpine-designed navigation system, the third-generation TL can also accept voice commands like find nearest police station or go home. The DVD navigation system features an 8-in touchscreen LCD, which allows for easy viewing of the road ahead. Shifts with new road information for the navigation system were made annually until 2014. The JDM Honda Inspire debuted around 4.5 months earlier on June 11, 2003 and marked the branching out of the TL line from the Inspire. The Inspire is basically a 7th-generation US market Honda Accord with minor trim changes, and the addition of variable cylinder management, which shuts off half of the engine when not needed to boost fuel economy. The Saber was discontinued and the new Inspire is being sold at Clio, Primo, and Venno dealerships. The TL became Acura's best-selling luxury sedan in 2004 with more than 79,000 sold that year. The Insurance Institute for Highway Safety IIHS found that Acura TL had the second lowest accident fatality rate among midsize luxury cars. As we transition to the next segment, let's unravel the mysteries surrounding 2005 and gain a fresh perspective. The 2005 TL received a front passenger side airbag, cutoff switch and indicator and extra stitching on the front seats. There were also several unpublished minor changes made, such as changes in seat belt anchor mounts. In the next phase, we'll be immersing ourselves in the realm of 2006 and exploring its real-world applications. The 2006 TL received a tire pressure monitoring system (TPMS) and a new engine management system to help reduce torque steer. The new horsepower rating was due to a change in testing procedures, with the engine remaining technically the same since 2004. Let's now turn our gaze towards 2007 and explore the fascinating connections it has to offer. The 2007 Acura TL featured a slightly revised exterior as well as a revised interior with a new steering wheel, redesigned gauges, and footwell lighting, in addition to new interior and exterior colors. The 2007 TL Non-Type S received suspension changes to improve ride comfort. Also new for the 2007 model year were LED turn signal repeaters on the side mirrors and fog lamps in the bumper. Prior to 2007, the fog lamps were integrated into the headlight housing, Daytime running light drills now occupy that space. Since 2004, Canadian models had drills there rather than the fog lamps. TL models with navigation models featured a new rear-view camera with the image displayed on the navigation screen, as well as X and nav traffic. In addition to the new standard auxiliary audio jack, the sound system was more compatible and offers Dolby Pro Logic II decoding and speed-sensitive volume compensation. The manual transmission option was dropped from the base TL due largely to extremely low sales. Only 1 out of 40 TLs sold across America were equipped with a manual gearbox. Acura also introduced a new 5-speed automatic transmission for the 2007 and 2008 model years. Changes included downshift rev matching, slightly altered gear ratios, and a different bell housing. The transmission was identical between the base model and Type S. The block on the base model's 3.2-liter engine was changed to accommodate for the new bell housing. File 8 Acura 2008 Acura TL USA File Interior Acura TL Opt Acura TL Interior Gauges. Brace yourself for an in-depth analysis as we navigate through Type S and its far-reaching implications. The most notable addition during the 2007 revision was the return of the Type S edition of the TL. The Acura TL Type S received the Acura's 3.5-liter GEV tuned to 286 and 256 pound-feet of torque with either a 5-speed automatic transmission with the interior had Type S badging on the steering wheel and headrests, more highly bolstered front seats, two-tone seats only with the ebony silver interior, metal racing pedals, carbon fiber trim, and red interior lighting as opposed to blue in the base TL. Touchscreen navigation was standard and the suspension has been firmed up. The only options are the aforementioned transmission and high-performance summer tires Bridgestone Potenzas rather than the standard all-season tires Michelin Pilot Maxims. File Acura TL Type South 821 Opt Acura TL Type S Files Acura TL Type SOG Review. Our focus now turns to 2008, an important aspect of our discussion. The 2008 TL featured an improved new immobilizer system and a separate TPMS warning lamp. The navigation system was updated to work in Hawaii, and the Acura satellite capability was expanded to incorporate 76 markets, up from 38 markets in the 2007 model. Let's now shift gears and explore performance through a critical lens, uncovering its strengths and weaknesses. 0 to 60 mi, Type S ULV ERSIC, ULV MT ERSIC and ULV 86 second 0 to 100 mi, 13.9 second 0 to 110 mi, 19.6 sec standing mile m, 14.1 second at 101 mi top speed governor limited, 152 mi braking, miles per hour, 163 foot road holding, 350 eskipad, 0.93 G. Turning our focus to 4th generation WA 2009-2014 SHAWD, let's explore its key elements. 4th generation WA 2009-2014 SHAWD. The first 4th generation Acura TL rolled off the assembly line on September 23, 2008. Debuted for the 2009 model year, the new generation of TL featured a more aggressive interpretation of Acura's latest styling vocabulary, known as Keen Edge Dynamic. Featured prominently on the front was the controversial Power Plenum upper grille. The size of the car was increased slightly, with the wheelbase being stretched 1.4 into 109.3 inch. The car was also 6.2 in longer overall, 1.8 in wider and 0.5 in taller. As a result, rear legroom improved by 1.3 in and rear shoulder room increased by 0.5 inch. Structural rigidity was increased due to the use of high-strength steel in 47.6% of the chassis. The base TL was front-wheel drive and is powered by a 3.5-liter that makes 280 and 250 foot of torque, an increase of 22 and 21 over the previous 3.2-liter. The new TL SHAWD Super Handling all-wheel drive was the first TL to have an all-wheel drive system, and replaces the previous TL Type S. It was given a more powerful 3.7-litre that produces 305 and 275 lb of torque, an increase of 19 and 19 lb over the 3.5-litre of the Type S. Acura originally advertised it as having 307, but revised that claim without any explanation after a few months on the market. The 3.7-litre engine also uses VTEC variable lift timing on both the intake and exhaust valves. The base TL and previous models only applied VTEC to the intake valves. SHAWD Super Handling all-wheel drive is a multi-vectoring all-wheel drive system designed more for performance than for simply providing traction in adverse circumstances. While cruising, the system sends 90% of the power to the front wheels and 10% to the rear wheels. Acceleration sends more torque on the rear wheels. The car can put up to 70% of the total available power to the rear wheels to assist with rapid acceleration, and of that 70%, 100% can be pushed to either the left or right wheel in order to assist the vehicle through a corner. The brakes on the new TL were increased in size from the older 11.8 in front disc and 11.1 in rear disc to the now Ridgeline size 12.6 in front discs and 13.2 in rear disc, still incorporating an internal rear drum e-brake while maintaining hydraulic discs for the foot-applied brakes. The bolt pattern on the car is no longer a 5x but a 5x 120mm for this generation. The SHAWD model also included some interior refinements over the base model, and is tuned for slightly firmer suspension and steering feedback. The exterior is visually distinguishable from the base model by an SHAWD badge on the trunk, quad exhaust pipes as opposed to dual exhaust on the base model, and larger air ducts in the front bumper to cool the larger brakes. The base model's turn signal indicators in the bumper extend all the way to the center. The TL rides on air tires, while the TL SHAWD has air tires with optional air summer performance tires. Both models use electric power steering rather than hydraulic, and a revised 5-speed automatic transmission. Models received the 6-speed automatic feature in shift paddles on the steering wheel is standard equipment for both models. As we enter this new phase, let's analyze 2010 from different angles and evaluate its significance. For the 2010 model year, Acura announced that a 6-speed close-ratio manual transmission would be available for the SHAWD model. For this manual transmission model, Acura designed a new self-adjusting dual-mass clutch system for increased holding power and improved modulation compared to the previous generation. Additional differences from the automatic transmission SHAWD model include more aggressively tuned front dampers and springs, stiffer engine and transmission mounts, unique electric power steering EPS tuning, hill start assist, and improved front rear weight distribution. The 4th generation Acura TL adds further electronic convenience items, now including a central multifunction display, an 8-speaker 276-watt audio system with a 6-disc CD changer, XM satellite radio, USB port connectivity including full iPod control support, and Bluetooth audio for streaming music from a cell phone. Both models offer an optional technology package, which includes premium Milano leather seats, keyless access, unlock the doors, and start the engine without ever having to use your key, as long as it's in your pocket or purse, or within range of the vehicle. A joystick-based no longer touchscreen navigation system updated with a new 8-in full VGA display and the ability to provide weather information and traffic-based rerouting, and the Acura's audio system with 10 speakers, 440 watts of power, DTS-CD compatibility for 5.1 surround sound, DVD, as well as an internal hard drive with 13 GB of storage dedicated for audio. With the ELS audio system, audio CDs are automatically ripped to the hard drive upon insertion for future playback. The navigation system also stores its map data on the hard drive as opposed to the previous model's DVD-based storage, producing faster boot times. Welcome to the next segment, where we explore hard drive and its significance in our journey. Only the contents of an audio CD may be written to the HDD. Copying to the HDD from other recordable media or storage devices is not supported. Album, title and artist information is provided by an updatable Grace Note file. Let's now turn our gaze towards USB and explore the fascinating connections it has to offer. FAT format supported, limited to 700 folders existing at the root of the storage device. Folder names appear as album names. Subfolder navigation is not supported. Limited to 15,000 files. In the upcoming section, we'll be dissecting 2012 and exploring its intricate connections to our topic. For the 2012 model, Honda offered new front and rear styling, updating the controversial big insert in the front grille by replacing it with a smaller insert that flows better with the headlights and creates a sleeker profile. Aside from cosmetic changes, the 2012 TL was equipped with Honda's 6-speed automatic transmission to improve performance and efficiency. This transmission features downshift rev matching with throttle blip and the ability to downshift 2 gears at a time. Additional new features include ventilated seats, new HDD, blind spot information system, and upgraded wheels. The 2012 TL retains both the base L and the SHAWD models L engines, but now gets 2 miles per gallon more in the city and 3 miles per gallon more on the highway, thanks to less engine friction and the 6-speed automatic transmission. The 6-speed manual transmission will continue to be offered. The 2012 model is also quieter on the highway. Let's transition to 2013 Acura TL Special Edition and uncover its significance. It is a version of front-wheel drive 2013 Acura TL with distinctive 10-spoke 18-inch alloy wheels, a color-matched deck lid spoiler, trunk-mounted Special Edition badging, keyless access system with keyless access remote, push-button start, choice of 4 body colors: Belanova white pearl, crystal black pearl, graphite luster metallic and silver moon metallic, matched with an ebony interior, leather upholstery with contrast stitching, sequential sporeshift 6-speed automatic transmission with paddle shifter system, 10-way adjustable power driver's seat, an 8-way adjustable power front passenger's seat, power moonroof, 276-watt audio system with 8 speakers, dual zone dual mode automatic climate control system with automatic humidity control. The vehicle was produced using domestically and globally sourced parts at Honda of America Inc. in Marysville, Ohio. Get ready to immerse yourself in the world of safety as we examine its impact and relevance. The Acura TL uses Honda's advanced compatibility engineering front end. The Insurance Institute for Highway Safety (IIHS) found the 2009-11 front-wheel drive TL models SHAWD models not included in study to have an overall driver death of 5 deaths per million registered years. Moderate overlap frontal offset good, small overlap frontal offset good, side impact good, roof strength good. IIHS testing. Vehicle structure rated acceptable. Get ready to immerse yourself in the world of production as we examine its impact and relevance. In early 2014, Honda announced it would be replacing the TL with the new Acura TLX sedan. Production of the TL ceased towards the end of 2014, with the 2015 TLX going on sale in the fall that same year. As we embark on the next leg of our journey, let's unpack the layers of sales figures and examine its core elements. Calendar year US sales 1995 16,539, 1996 24,700, 1997 23,151, 1998 31,883, 1999 56,566, 2000 67,033, 2001 69,000, 484 2000 and 260,000 764 2000 and 356,000 772,000 and 477,000 895 2000 and 578,000 218 2000 and 671,000 348 2000 and 758,000 545 2000 and 846,000 766 2000 and 933,000 620 20 10 34,000 and 49 20 11 31,000 237 20 12 33,000 572 20 13 24,000 318 20 14 10,000 616 20 15 88. In this part of the video, we'll be delving deeper into how to identify chassis codes and analyzing its key components. The chassis code is linked with the vehicle identification number VIN. The number after the letters UA is the type and generation code, what equal to in line 5 not sold in the US, what equal to 0.5 TL 1996-1998, what equal 3.2 TL 1996-1998, what equal to 0.5 TL 1999-2003, what equal 3.2 TL S 2002 2003, what equal 3.2 TL 2004 2008, what equal 3.5 TL S 2007 2008, what equal 3.5 TL 2009 2014, what equal 3.7 TL SHAWD 2009 2014. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel.